quick shit. All right, today we're watching Kratos versus Asura. I am here with my boy, Fried Chicken. I mean Spartan JK. He's quiet right now because
You
he's
know what I
eating
hate?
watermelon.
You know what I hate?
He's on this
I hate
fine
Nick.
on this wonderful Black History Month.
My name is
I'm
Nate
Cho-
Higgers, and I hate.
I'm Chocolate Daddy, and we're gonna be reacting to this. If you like the video, please like and subscribe for more content.
Yeah, Usher wins, by the way.
But yeah, I never played the other game though. I'm not gonna hold you. I ain't played the Asura.
I gotta finish it. I got it on my Xbox, but the thing is, Kratos has like statements to put him up against Ashura, but Ashura just does that shit. He doesn't need statements. He just straight up does what he like. Even if Kratos manages to kill him, Ashura's just going to be back. Like that, you know that meme, "Too Angry to Die." That is literally just Ashura, and he comes back stronger every time.
Sound like a saying, like, if you strike me down, I just come back stronger.
Like Ashura is actually just broken.
We finna see it. Let's get it. I'm gonna laugh if they make Kratos win. I'm not gonna.
Ghost of Sparta versus the Wrathful Destructor. Because sometimes you just want to.
They did make Omni-Man win against Bardock, so we'll see.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win.
They said Omni-Man wins. It's just like no.
In the
Omni-Man's not even
beginning, the
planetary by
Primordials
himself.
waged war across existence, a series of cosmic clashes that birthed the universe.
Boom! Now that's what I call a big bang.
From Ceto's death, the oceans would flow. From Uranus's strikes, the stars were spawned, and so forth. Thus, the world itself was born from violence.
Starting a whole messy cycle. Uranus was overthrown by his Titan son, Kronos, who was overthrown by his Olympian son, Zeus, who battled his own son, Kratos.
As a classic bastard child of Zeus, Kratos was left
Nigga
among
is 7'8",
Spartan mortals,
damn.
far exceeding all among.
Dude, look, he was over there fighting Zeus. He fighting with the wrong thunder.
I would have never thought this. Damn.
Like 7'8"?
Damn.
I knew he was tall, but 7'8"?
Damn. Damn. That's Jesus Christ. Dislike selfish gods, sliding puzzles. Okay. And Sackboy doesn't want to talk about it.
That's a PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale reference, by the way.
Oh, okay. I was like,
He
not where
became
my
a
mind
fierce
went.
warrior, winning many a battle until finally
Where'd your mind
cornered
go?
by ruthless barbarians.
I mean, this is Greek mythology, right?
Oh, okay, I know where you're going with this. Why is it part God, part mortal? Shouldn't it just be full God now?
Is yours. A deal was made,
I
and
don't know.
Kratos was joined at the bone with the Blades of Chaos, a set of chain swords, and basically a badass whirlwind of flame and steel.
But Ares had a scheme. While doing work for his god, Kratos accidentally murdered his own family, permanently marked by the ashes of his wife and daughter. He was, forevermore, the Ghost of Sparta.
So, he was kinda understandably really
Such a tough-ass
pissed
name,
off.
though.
Time for a new god of war. The gods were crapping their togas in fear as the new god of war took out his rage on all of them. And got some new gear out of it, too.
With Poseidon's trident and Icarus's wings, Kratos dominated both sea and sky. He also has a tendency to carry powerful severed heads, like Medusa's.
And the claws of Hades could steal souls, even the soul of Hades himself. Should have thought that one through, man.
Neither Perseus or Hercules were a match for Kratos, nor was Helios, the sun god capable of moving stars and spreading light across the entire underworld.
He fought Atlas, the Titan of Strength, who broke the load-bearing pillar of the universe. So Kratos forced him to hold up the cosmos on his own instead.
And he could do it with just one hand, according to the novelization.
Even his grandpappy Kronos failed to stop him. You know, the guy who overthrew the primordial that punched the universe into existence?
Causing shockwaves that moved over a quadrillion times faster than light, a frankly incomprehensible feat.
Then there's Daddy Zeus,
who proved a serious challenge, until Kratos drew perhaps his ultimate weapon, the Blade of Olympus.
It can make tornadoes, lightning, force fields. Oh, and it can stab the hell out of you. It siphons
making me wanna
godly
play it.
energy and can pull enough to even
Nah, for real,
kill
I
Zeus.
wanna go back to play the OG
like
games a
father,
little bit.
like son.
Even while Kratos ultimately released hope across the Greek world, he could only do so after annihilating everything.
Like a badass, he was unstoppable, non-stop killing and sex and even more killing. And yet, he couldn't be any more depressed.
His wife and daughter were still gone. What was he to do?
He didn't know. He wandered aimlessly for years, somehow stumbling into Norse mythology where he met Faye, his second wife. Good start, buddy.
Kratos had a new lease on life, but he could not escape his past mistakes.
There's a reason he hid his swords in a dingy basement. Even so, Faye insisted he could do better. So he became a dad to a new boy.
Easily the toughest task he ever undertook, especially after Faye unfortunately died of a mysterious illness.
Damn it, not again! But hey, it wasn't Kratos' fault this time, and Faye left the tools he'd need to keep the boy safe, including the Leviathan Axe.
Far from the whirling rage of the Blades of Chaos, the Leviathan Axe was deliberate and mighty, said to rival Mjolnir itself.
Thor wishes Mjolnir was as cool as this axe. It's imbued with ice magic and a poison even the gods fear. It can be summoned to Kratos' hand from a distance, and it even
The way it
shares
bounced
soul.
off of him.
Kratos may have once been a sword of vengeance, but with his new weapons and a new purpose, he stood as a shield against the godly Asir.
Too bad he just can't help but get
I ain't gonna lie, every time I see this scene, right? Every time I see this shit, I just think about Daniel. I just think about my little brother. I was like, listen, little nigga. Because later when he was over here, right? And he was trying to play wrestle. And I had grabbed him by his shirt and he was trying to grab me. I was like, I want you to know I'm about to manhandle you.
You gotta teach them while they're young.
I kept sweeping that boy. I was like, you don't lay there right there.
in
Oh,
trouble
God.
with gods. But now he knew how to control his anger.
Which is even more important than it sounds. Kratos' Spartan rage summons an inner strength with magical properties.
He can even get so pissed off that he straight up heals himself. That seems like the opposite of what should happen.
Not all anger is problematic, and Kratos wields plenty of new weapons and relics to channel his rage through.
Like the Dropnir ring, which can summon a bunch of wind spears. They can absorb all types of energy and blast it back. He even has relics and magic that can warp space and slow down time.
Naturally, he contested with the strongest of the Norse gods, including the god of thunder Thor, who was powerful enough to fight the fire giant Surtur and the world serpent Jormungandr at the same time.
Oh, and that fire giant would be the cause of actual Ragnarok. You can't defeat me, Thor. I know, but he can.
Well, not exactly. Freyr, the rain god, held off Ragnarok for a considerable time on his own, and the sheer power of Ragnarok shook Yggdrasil down to its very roots.
That's the world tree, which is like a literal tree that connects the whole universe.
According to Freya, the tree's very existence supports all of creation
I just say-
among its boughs.
Out of the new God of War females, Freya's the baddest.
Mm.
I don't think that's crazy to say.
We're gonna
Sif's
have to,
like
we're gonna,
a
we're
close
gonna,
second.
we're gonna have to go tit for tit.
It's insane.
Every strand, transcending time, transcending space, everything comes back to the tree.
So it's kind of like Kratos lives in a really, really, really big treehouse.
In his quest to free the Norse world, Kratos reclaimed old weapons by reckoning with his past sins, even taking up the Blade of Olympus once again.
Even better, he actually got to be a decent dad. And now the boy is a man and also a bear.
Kratos made a lifetime of mistakes, but this future would be different. He'd be more than he was in the past, not just a god of war, but a leader,
God of
a father,
pain.
and a defender, a god of hope.
God of War.
This battle is sponsored by
God of
Robin Hood
pain.
Gold.
With Robin
You know, we're gonna skip that Robin Hood. I ain't gonna, it's gonna keep yeah, you don't care about none of that shit.
after 12 demigod LLC.
Cool.
Long ago, a demigod fell from the heavens, only to rise from the depths of Naraka after 12,000 years.
Naraka.
After 12,000 years, he's free to punch everything dumb enough to get in his way. He was the demigod of wrath, Asura.
Alongside 7 other demigod generals, Asura served as defender of humanity against the impure Goma, dark spirit monsters.
Put him in Marvel vs. Capcom.
Hey, if they release a new Marvel vs. Capcom, he's in there. I would. He's one of the characters I'm meaning, bro.
How? Why would he? Why would he be in that? I'm confused.
Because he's Capcom.
He is?
Yes.
Oh. I don't know nothing about him, so I'm actually going in blind.
Bro, the game's pretty fun. I would recommend playing it. I gotta finish it myself. It goes on sale
the world
very often.
Okay.
And the demigods battled the Goma by wielding a mystic energy formed from human prayer, mantra.
Matter of fact, pause it real quick.
Mantra,
Because since you said you never played it, right?
Yeah, I never played.
You wanna know a fun fact about the DLC?
What?
You get to fight Ryu and Akuma from Street Fighter.
What the? Okay, that's just random. All right. Excuse me. Good lord.
Guardian generals became essentially hyper-powerful mystic cyborgs. They could each harness mantra through a different emotional affinity. For August, it was greed. For Yasha, it was melancholy.
I'll give you one chance to guess what Asura's is.
By tapping into his wrath, Asura can take many forms for battle, like the 6-armed Vajra, a state powerful enough to subdue the embodiment of the planet's will and the source of the Goma, Vlitra.
But he wasn't.
Yeah, that boy finna get popped.
You talking about Kratos?
that motherfucker's finna get popped. Nah. Hell no. Shit, we're not even fully in depth of whoever this person is, but alright.
Angry enough to put
Asura's
Goma
trash.
Vajra down for good.
Alright.
At least not yet. Of course, since he's literally powered by wrath, no enemy of Asura's would be stupid enough to do something that would make him even more mad, right? Right?
Funny you should say that.
God damn it.
First off,
What
Asura
is
is
that?
not some one-dimensional anger machine. In myth, the Asuras were powerful and aggressive beings, sure, but not inherently evil. Just like Asura himself. He's a warrior, but also a husband with a daughter, Mithra,
And Mithra has the unique power to supercharge mantra energy.
which gave Asura's pride.
Oh, the daughter.
I actually don't know, but she's young. She's underage.
Okay. we're
Commander
done talking.
Deus in idea. If he could
We're done.
weaponize
Wrap it up.
Mithra, literally wiring her up to a super weapon, the Guardian generals could maybe finally end Goma Vlitra for good.
Well, obviously Asura wasn't gonna go along with that. So Deus framed Asura for killing the Emperor, murdered his
Well,
wife,
actually, hold
Yeah.
on. She's not underage.
and then
I mean, at the beginning, she looks like she's 13, by the way. But
Nah,
She's-
I'm good on that. I couldn't. I couldn't.
I know
do
what you
that.
mean. I'm looking at it now. She's over 12,000 years old, according to the wiki.
That's the anime shit. I'm actually 100 years old. Oh, no.
Yeah, no.
But
so
damn.
Deus framed Asura for killing the Emperor, murdered his wife,
Damn.
kidnapped Mithra, and then just straight up killed him.
Damn.
What a dick.
But true to his nature, Asura was literally too angry to die. So long as a single part of his body remains and can possess mantra, he can climb back out of Naraka, a sort of limbo underworld between life and death. Thanks to some coaxing from a strange golden spider, he did just that, with an all-new purpose in mind.
Make the gods pay! Oh yeah, they're calling themselves gods now. Turns out they're all assholes who started sacrificing thousands of innocent people to try to power up. So Asura got really, really, really pissed off.
And through his rage, Asura's power exploded, rising enough to throw giants like ragdolls, shatter whole moons, and destroy
Damn.
a fellow deity, Wyzen.
Who could dwarf the planet and wreck it with just a finger. Look at
I ain't gonna cap. If this was like a show, like a full show, I would watch
Yeah.
this. I would Like an anime show, I'll watch this.
Well, you gotta support Devil May Cry and see if Capcom will make more shows out of their games. Because Devil May Cry's anime just dropped on Netflix. So
I got Netflix. I'll go look at it when I get up.
But this boss battle and then the boss battle against, I think the dude's name is Wizen. No, this is Wizen.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the boss fight after this is dude. You're fighting dude with the sword. Those two boss battles are like my favorite boss battles so far. This one for real was on some anime shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, we need that.
Asura is so powerful, his soul cannot be manipulated by the Goma or the deities. He can propel himself with mantra to fly, harden his fists to break steel, fire explosive energy blasts.
And headbutt you so hard you wish you could die even faster. The dude literally stockpiles anger into a burst of energy that can one-shot even the toughest of foes. And when he goes unlimited mode, he can rapid-fire those super attacks without overheating.
Asura's vengeance quest wasn't all shouting and explosions, though. I mean, it was a lot of that.
Hey,
but he also
my
tried
lord.
to protect people from the gods, including a girl who very much reminded him of his own daughter.
Yeah, Asura's the kind of guy who wants to be a great dad, but all he knows how to do is punch anything that upsets his kid. Like that one dad that
looks
knocks
like
out a ref at a Little League game.
And then the gods killed that girl too, along with her
Damn.
whole village, sparking Asura to unleash his berserker aura.
You know how the gods were sacrificing thousands of people to power up? Well, Asura got so freaking angry, he built up enough mantra to match them, even though they've been building up energy for thousands of years. Seriously, guys, you're pissing off the guy who literally gets more powerful the angrier he gets. What did you think was gonna happen?
Yet even in berserker mode, Asura never lost total control.
Berserker Asura adds even more extra arms, and they're big and glowy now. The man can launch so much angry mantra, he wiped out the god's whole space fleet in seconds.
Asura's anger raised to levels so high even he couldn't contain it, scorching him into his wrath form.
Even though it hurts Asura, isn't
Jesus.
it? This form is still perfect for absolutely shit-stomping a snobby demigod's face in. It's okay though, his brother-in-law punched the edge out of him.
Yasha saw the error of the deity's senseless sacrifices and teamed up with Asura for a coup against Deus.
Awesome, they're bros again! Just in time for Asura to hit his former boss with so much mantra that he burst, then dive into the planet's core to obtain power equal to 1,000 arms! His mantra form! Finally, a power capable of killing Vlitra in a big planet-busting blast!
Deus was defeated and Gaia was saved. Yet, Asura's wrath hadn't been quelled.
Title drop!
It turns out that spider that guided him was actually Chakravartin, the creator of mantra and the entire universe.
And everyone's
Is that a op?
Yeah, that's up.
All right.
suffering was part of his plan to make Asura his heir. Chakra kidnapped Mithra, because of course he did, and tested Asura in the form of a massive golden Buddha statue. Check out the size of it! That thing can literally hold a galaxy in its palm. Naturally, Asura and the statue threw hands.
Enter the mantra reactor. Capable of holding 7 trillion souls, Asura instead used it as a vessel for a far greater power.
His own unfiltered rage. At last, Asura could show the world his real colors.
Everyone from the humans to the 7 deities to Chakravartin saw Asura's anger as a weapon, a sword for tyranny, when that was never who he was. His rage was really a shield to protect humanity, and most of all, his daughter.
A shield larger than a planet! Unbound by his past limits, Asura's ultimate destructor form effortlessly punched through asteroids larger than nebulas, dodged planet-sized lasers moving 2 quadrillion times faster than light, and obliterated whole stars!
Chakravartin was under
Why are they fighting? Why is this a death battle? Why is this even a fight? This ain't even a fight. This is a slaughter. This we know who's about to. Oh God, no! It's not even a fight. That's like putting Homelander versus.
It's like Homelander and Omni-Man.
No. Yeah, that made 0 sense because we know. I gotta catch up on the damn seasons.
Understandably impressed, and offered Asura a chance to take his place. Asura smiled at the offer and extended his arm.
Right into
Damn.
Asura's face, as if
He
was
pulled a
gonna let
Eren
some
Yeager.
god trample over more worlds. Instead, he literally beat the QTEs out of God, obliterating him and his plans in a cosmic explosion.
But with Chakravartin dead, so was the concept of mantra itself. Those who depended on it could not survive, including Asura.
Hey, as long as Mithra was fine, it was worth it. Besides, he'll reincarnate millions of years later, still kicking ass, ready to smack a random thug, a meteor, or Ryu, right in the balls.
It's interesting, despite the dangers of uncontrolled anger, Asura's wrath gave him the power to save everything, all because of just one thing.
Some bastard made his daughter cry, so they had to pay. Now that's
real
a
shit.
god I can get behind. This battle is sponsored by Prize Picks.
That is
Bucks and a
insane.
Simple cash, and with starting
good boy.
after.
Good for you
50
though.
bucks.
I can't wait to reach that level.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've
That
run
is that. Mm,
What's up?
You didn't
I
see it?
looked
You
away
did-
for a second.
okay.
No, I looked away for a
they
second. What happened?
disrespectful as hell. they know who's about to win, so they disrespect the Kratos. Look, you paying attention?
Yeah, okay.
All right, the combatants are.
That is so disrespectful.
Fortnite shit is crazy.
That is so disrespectful.
Set, and
Yeah.
we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's
Yeah, I don't know why
time
this
to
even a fight.
battle!
But what the fuck?
It's true then. The god of war is on Gaia. But not for long. You do not want this fight. Run!
Damn. Animation go crazy though.
Yes, sir. That's the double artist animation.
Mm. They sure did team up. I forgot about that. Mm.
You let your wrath consume you. I have been down that road before. Shut up! Very well.
That was clean. I'm not.
Mm. And plot armor. Oh shit. Is that what's gonna set him off now? Oh my god.
This is not my end!
That is clean. That is clean.
It looks like, because it looks like straight out the game.
Ain't no way he can just sit there and. Huh?
They, not, bro, hit him with his own move.
Death has not earned me yet, Titan! But you deserve a worthy end!
Hey, yo. Not they doing. You know what would have been cleaner to this shit? If they would have added the PlayStation buttons like press. Press. Press here. To the dome. There's no way. There's no.
You are a monster no longer. I never was.
Oh. Well, damn, I'll take back everything I said. Okay.
Not surprised. Like, this is Death Battle we're talking about.
I gotta see what them comments looking like.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we gotta go see what the comments
Yeah, I
say.
gotta see what them comments looking like.
I was like, I'm happy to see Kratos win, because, you know, that's my nigga, but
It's not accurate.
I don't think so. I think it's Asura, like, high div. High div is what I get.
Well, I guess Asura's wrath really is gone. But are we sure this is how it'd go? Even though Asura can blow up stars?
Asura had some amazing displays of apocalyptic destruction, but the full scope of their speed, experience, versatility, and power sheds a surprising light.
At first glance, speed seems like a shoo-in for Asura. Kratos is quick, but he never dodged a universe-crossing laser.
That doesn't mean he couldn't. Remember, as usual, we look at these characters at their peak, free from gameplay restrictions.
Yeah, we're looking at everything in canon, and Kratos fought and killed Helios, the sun god.
From the moment he's introduced, Helios is emphasized to be immensely powerful. Without Helios, darkness would shroud everything. His light was fast enough to illuminate the entire underworld while Kratos sailed through it, taking a few hours at most.
So,
Because they're using that when the nigga was already down and out? Like, Kratos ain't do nothing but step on the nigga's head and cut it off. The nigga was already down. What do you mean? Oh, I'm sorry. Just keep going. Let me let them spit.
Yeah, don't like let's hear him
kind of
out.
hard to quantify, but that's consistent with the shockwaves the primordials caused that spawned the universe.
Arguments could be made for which is faster, the primordial shockwaves or Chakravartin's intergalactic lasers. Since it's so close, it's safest to assume their speeds are generally even.
But what does speed matter if you don't know how to use it? Let's cover experience. Asura lived across centuries, obviously a lot longer than Kratos.
And while Kratos eventually learned to control his rage, Asura pretty much always had that control.
So Asura easily takes experience. But when it comes to versatility, he couldn't match all the weapons and abilities Kratos had.
Sure, Asura's quite skilled and a monster at martial arts, but his fighting style mostly relies on one thing.
A whole lot of punching.
Kratos' weapons, magic, runes, relics, and even his rage gave him far more options in combat, slowing down time, healing injuries, and most importantly, multiple weapons that could drain a variety of energies, like mantra.
Yeah, when Asura loses all his mantra energy, that's it for him. So the Dropnir spears and the Blade of Olympus gave Kratos exactly what he needed: versatility, and multiple ways to finish this for good before Asura just comes crawling back out of the underworld.
If he could. Asura's resurrections take years or whole centuries, days at best.
But all this assumes Kratos could match Asura's crazy strength. All roads lead to power, which should go to Asura, right? Look at what he can do! If this came down to who made the bigger kaboom, he'd kick Kratos' ass in 2 seconds.
But a closer examination of their feats reveals the truth.
At his peak, Asura overpowered Chakravartin, annihilating that cosmic golden god.
By measuring the dimensions of Chakravartin's body and scaling it up to match the size of this galaxy-eclipsing statue, we can determine its volume. Add in the density of gold, for good measure assuming the form is solid throughout, and its mass far exceeds not just our galaxy, but our entire observable universe.
Destroying that big golden god would need energy on par with obliterating our universe 91,000 times.
Extremely impressive and unfathomable. However, the same idea applies to Ragnarok shaking the roots of Yggdrasil.
Ragnarok is obviously a bit of a different beast than Kratos, but what really matters is what Freyr did.
Right, Freyr, a god comparable to Kratos, held back Ragnarok's
I
power
don't know
for a
about that one.
significant time.
So Kratos should be capable of the same level of power, or even more.
Using an official map and knowing the world tree's branches encompass all of existence, we can measure its size and volume.
And we know this map is accurate because it shows these two realms conjoined, which we see in-game.
Even if we assume the Tree of the Realms is only 1% solid, a significant lowball that Kratos should easily scale above, shaking such an incomprehensibly large structure would require enough force to destroy our universe's
I know these
mass
comments
energy
probably having a field
9
day.
million
I'm just
times
thinking
over.
about it right
That's
now.
almost 100 times greater than Chakravartin's destruction. And this isn't some one-off outlier. I mean, a realm-shattering supergiant doesn't sound too different from the other Titans and Olympians Kratos defeated.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's easy to think that we never see Kratos do anything that matches Asura, but we do. Helios' speed matches Chakravartin, and Kratos outsped him. Atlas is strong enough to lift all of reality.
He outsped
and
a nigga
Kratos
laying down,
overpowered
okay.
Kronos defeated the creator of the universe in a one-on-one fight, same as Asura.
This is
and
a weakened
Kratos
Kronos,
killed
by the way.
Kronos. Add in the clear numerical comparison of Chakravartin, Ragnarok, and Yggdrasil, and Kratos takes the edge in power.
But hey, Capcom, if you give us Asura's Wrath 2, we'll try this again.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Asuras, the sun rises. The god of wrath was Kratos.
The winner is Kratos.
Nah, that's
But-
insane.
What if?
Hmm?
Oh.
A word? A word? Damn!
Damn.
Damn!
So, can we do this for Bardock? How y'all fucked him over?
Hold on, in the game, am I pressing the damn button that many damn times?
Yes.
God damn!
Yes. Number. Oh, that brother
With your daughter now? You're with your daughter now.
And that concludes my pitch for Asura's Wrath 2. The end. Next time
Wow.
on Death Battle.
Now what the comments say?
Who they got? Who they got? Who they got? Spawn and who? Who? And Ghost Rider.
How do we?
Subscribe and join as a
How do we
member to
get there?
see more.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I'm going based off what I seen in the show. I don't know.
I'm going Spawn.
For real?
Ghost Rider will probably win, but I'm going Spawn. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's gonna.
Let's see.
It'll be interesting to watch. It'll be interesting to watch.
No matter who wins, the comments will be angrier than both Kratos. Nah, that's valid.
That's real shit.
That's real. Let's see. Hold up. Family barbecue.
I still think it's wild that like Kratos was just actually protect his daughter. This nigga said, "Oh, well, let's box."
Both of them are no longer monsters. Both spend time with their daughters again. Yeah, technically. Okay. I guess they not too mad about it.
Just memes.
Yeah. Yeah, it ain't that bad. Alright. But shit. Hey, I fuck with it.
Versus Spawn.
Ghost Rider versus Spawn.
It'll probably be Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be Ghost Rider. I feel it in my spirit on that. But
because Spawn got some insane feats, but like Marvel and DC characters are just insane on a whole other level.
yeah. Most definitely on that. You made it to the end of the video. Please like and subscribe.
I'm gooned.
All right. Comment I'm gooning. I'm gooning.